What is up, guys? Welcome to Legacy TCG. Back with some Edison. We got the undefeated round between Joey on Blackwings and Tommy on his signature Fairies. So, not at least the way the deck that Tommy has, it's pretty constructed pretty well to deal with Blackwings. Got main deck Consecrated Light. You can fight on the ground with Honest. Has dimensional prisons on the stick with DD Warrior Lady. There's a lot of really interesting cards in it that can mess with Joey's board. So it's not the easiest matchup for Blackwings. That being said, it is obviously not impossible. It just gives Tommy a very slight edge to deal with Blackwings. Oh, he's got to remove for a lure. Normal summon Sirocco. Special Bora, and he's gonna pump and swing. Gonna be a ton of damage. Tommy could look to blow this up to save him some life points, but yeah, he will. He's interested, so I don't know if it can still swing. I'm pretty sure it can, but I'm not sure if he wants to. Okay, he will pass. Raiko's gonna pop one of these back rows. It is MST. Okay. Now 3. Ooh, he's got 4 Fairies engraved. It might be enough to just drop his Christia right away. If he has it in hand. That's a big if. Consecrated Light hits the field. And we'll pass. So this will yikes. My body has a shield coming through for Tommy. Yeah, I was gonna say the Consecrated Light could protect everything, but the Icarus is one of those cards that deals with these monsters in particular. But the My Body as a Shield is there. Keeps it in hand to keep it live as well. Very smart play. We're gonna pass it to Joey. Looks like he's light on monsters. Has a Dark Arm Dragon in hand, so he just needs one more dark. And he could be chilling. Raigeki Break's gonna pop this new set. It is Trap Dust Shoot. And we're just gonna be setting a bunch of cards. Okay, Dark Arm Dragon gets hit. Heavy Storm, Oppression, and Deck Devastation Virus are the only things left. And we'll set one of those cards. Okay. Bottomless will meet this DD Warrior Lady. Summon Nova Summoner. And we'll swing in for 14. So, Dark Arm Dragon, no longer there. We're running light on monsters. He's just going to set his hand and call it a day. Whoa, they both stood very still, like simultaneously, and it confused me because I thought I thought the video froze. He's going to swing in for another 14. Pass it to Joey. We just need a Blackwing, but not only do we need a Blackwing, we need an answer to Consecrated Light. Card's a thorn in our side. Christia hits the board. Okay. Do we have the Oppression? Yes, we do. He's gonna pay 800. And we'll pay Mystical Space Typhoon, Royal Oppression, and Solemn Judgment's gonna meet that MST. So Christia gets negated. We're kind of low on life points. The summoner can essentially finish us off. Yeah, take 14. One more hit. Joey's on a 1-turn clock. Needs a Blackwing, but keeps coming across. Actually, he doesn't even need a Blackwing. He needs an answer to Consecrated Light. So he needs a Blackwing plus another card. He needs a lot of stuff. Alright, we'll set a bunch. Back. Runs over Clue. Okay. Had to set the Clue because there's no other option. Okay, set. Okay. Yeah, this is a really difficult situation. Torrential Tribute would be an answer, but I don't know. This main deck Consecrated Light is putting in tons of work. And we're just losing all the monsters that we're drawing. But it's like, wow, he's drawn 3 monsters in a row. We're gonna compulse that monster, swing in for game. Tommy goes up 1 card or 1 game. Excellent. Let's see if Joey can do the reverse 2-0, sweep him back 2-0 for victory. We'll set Icarus attack and pass. Okay, we'll take some chip damage, 1100. Honest is a very good card to poke with, just because you can poke and return it to hand, and it stays safe and sound. We will swing it for 17, and Gores is dropped. Yeah, with Gores, you want to be able to drop that as soon as possible. That way you can like eat up as many cards as possible. Maybe he Icarus attacks. Yeah, he does. He is interested. Before Tommy draws, he might drop a purple to protect this Gores. Oh no. Okay, and then he'll Smashing Ground to deal with Gores. Okay, so we don't get to keep our Gores, unfortunately, because the Smashing Ground made him hit the dust, but at least we have a 1700 hitter, and then potentially swing in with this Dimensional Alchemist. Not sure if he's interested. Maybe debating if he wants to wait, where am I? Yeah, if he wants to keep his Dimensional Alchemist from eating the dust from a dimensional prison, but he's just gonna clock him as fast as possible. Cyber Dragon, very good card going second, pretty free to summon. And then we'll go Sure as well. Special Gale. Okay, now we're cooking. We can, what can we do? We can go into Stardust Dragon if you want. We're gonna activate Gale's effect, shrink the token, swing over with Shura onto Alchemist. So he's gonna take 500 right here, and then we're gonna special another monster. We got a whole host of options. So he's gonna go for the Klute. Klute swings over this token. I believe it's at 850, so he takes 550 here. Take 13 and 21. Wow, that was a lot of pressure. Might be too much pressure, actually. Main phase 2, maybe Synchro into Stardust Dragon, assuming we have something to protect him. It could be anything. Deep Prison, Bottomless, Book of Moon. Any of those would be pretty good cards. Alright, DD Warrior Lady. Attack over Klute. Book of Moon will put it face down. Thanks. And we'll set our entire hand. Okay, we're gonna check. Probably banishes. Swings for 14. And does he go for the last bite with Stardust Dragon? Yes, he does. He will seal the deal. Game number 3. This is for all the marbles. For first place. Be crowned champion. And to hold the Caius belt. No mana crossout will eat this Nova Summoner. Really good card to eat sets. Yeah. Even if it's not Flip Monster, it's still really good to move these sets out of the way. Banisher of the Radiance is a card that Fairies do not want to see. Joey will take 300 right here, just because of Honest and his big booty. Smashing Ground will delete him. This is a pretty sick combination. Banisher of the Radiance, Smashing Ground. Alright, so our Fairies are hitting the dust. We gotta find a way to deal with this dude. Stops a lot of our synergies. Stops our recruiting. Doesn't let us Honest. Mirror Force will be used on him, and he will book a moon in response. Yikes. So he loses Mirror Force, and that Banisher is still on the field. So we need a way to run over this card. Cool. We get the answer. Did a lot of damage. It banished three fairies. Okay, normal circle, brain control, special. Okay, he's just going in for a butt ton of damage. 14, 17, 2000, and on damage step will collude for the game. Whoa! Yikes! That was that was gross. That was 2000 plus 14, 34, 44, 4800 damage, which is way overkill. But that's also the power of brain control. He was not scared to commit into the board. Even with 2 back row, he wasn't scared. Just because he has a lot of utility in the hand. He's got the Icarus backup. If things were to go sideways, you can always summon Colute or set Colute, set Icarus attack, and then maybe deal with whatever Tommy has. But I guess Joey smelt an opening and just decided to go for the game. Yeah, so undefeated for the night. Joey with his Blackwings back in action. Sweet. Anyways, if you guys like the videos, make sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.